Number one, we believe that Allah exists. Number two, we believe in His rububiyyah. That's rububiyyah. Number two, we believe that only Allah is to be worshipped in truth. And number four is we believe in His beautiful names and lofty attributes. This is how we believe in Allah. Believing that first and foremost that Allah exists. Believing that Allah is Ar-Rabb. He is the creator. He is the provider. He is the Khaliq, the creator. He is the Mudabbir, the organizer, the disposer. And He is the owner. He is Al-Malik. He is the owner. So after believing that, one has to believe that only Allah is to be worshipped, which is Tawheedul Uluhiyyah. To single out, believe that Allah is to be singled out in our actions. Sit properly. And number four is to believe that Allah is to be singled out in His beautiful names and lofty attributes. 4. Number one is to believe that Allah exists. Number two, to believe in the rububiyyah. Number two, to believe in the uluhiyyah. Number four is to believe in the names and attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to single Him out in it. Now, so when He mentioned, and also al-iman and tu'min billah, that you believe in Allah and you believe in the angels. You believe in the angels. Bisur'ah. How do you believe in the angels? That we believe that they are creation of Allah. When you say creation, you gotta, is it physical creation or is it tangible creation, or are they spirit?
Like physical.
Physical being created by Allah. What else?
The angels are they with us.
They have special task that has been assigned to them. We believe that they are from the servants of Allah. La ya'sun Allah ma amara. That they will never ever disobey Allah in what He command. Wa yaf'aluna ma yu'marun. And they only will do what Allah command them. Right, they carry the commands of Allah, yes.
They are of different we believe that they are of different
Meaning?
Different daraja, different status.
Right, that they have different status.
They serve between
Ahsanta, they serve intermediary between us and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? Because the angel, they are those who write our deeds. They are those who take our deeds to Allah. And they are from those that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala assigned them for the protection of His servants, or the protection of some of the lands. The protection of some of His servants, or the protection of some of His lands. What else we believe in the angels, Muhammad?
Those who know and those who
Ahsanta, those that we know their names, and those who we do not know their names. We believe in all of them. Ijmalan wa tafsila. Those that we know their names. And we believe also those who do not know their names. And he mentioned likewise, believing in the books. Believing in the books. Believing in the books. How do we believe in the books, Muhammad? Number one, Ahsanta, is to believe that the books of Allah are revealed and they are not created, but rather they are the speech of Allah. How do you believe in the books? They are the speech of Allah, not created. How do you believe in the books? Very good. By implementing it, and by implementing the commands and abstaining from the prohibition. We believe that they have been revealed from Allah.
to Muhammad.
The Quran is revealed to the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We believe in those that we know their names and those we do not know their names. We believe that they are not created, but rather speech of Allah. Very good. We take the ruling from it. Very good. We take the ruling from it, as long as the ruling have not been abrogated.
We leave them as they are.
Meaning? No, the mutashabihat, we don't leave them as they are. Mutashabihat, what do we do with the mutashabihat? Good point though, but we don't leave them as they are. But rather, what do we do with the mutashabihat? What do we do with the mutashabihat?
We leave it.
Very good. We return back to the verses that are muhkam. We go back to the verses that are the ummul kitab to understand the verses that are mutashabih. Very good. طيب, so therefore also he mentioned about we believe in the prophets. We believe in the prophets. We believe in the prophets. Alayhimus salatu wassalam. Believe in the prophets, it is to believe that they are being sent by Allah. To believe in that the first of the prophets is Prophet Adam. The last of them is the Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. Believing that the first messenger was Nuh alayhi salatu wasalam. To believe that the 5 best ones are the ulul azm min al-rusul. To believe that 2 out of them outstands, which is Ibrahim and Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. To believe in the prophets alayhi salatu wasalam. Also, it is to believe in all those that we know their names and those who we do not know their names. To believe in them in detail and likewise to believe in them in general. So after that he mentioned وَالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ, to believe in the last day. To believe in the last day. One word or one sentence is enough to explain how to believe in the last day. One sentence. One sentence is enough.
Yes, all of us gonna die.
Oh, that's no doubt about that. No doubt about that. One sentence will cover how to believe in the last day.
That's the day of retribution.
Jannah exists.
All of you guys talking about things that are all in this. It is enough. One sentence will cover all of this you're saying. Huh? Oh, no, definitely. But how do you believe in the Yawmul Akhir, the last day? No, this is still including in this sentence. All of this is the truth. That is true. All of this is the truth. You are all giving me elements. But one sentence will cover all of that what you're saying.
Yeah, the last day.
No, that's why I say the last day. But how do you believe in it? One sentence. It is to believe everything after death all the way to the entering of the Jannah or the hellfire. Now, everything that you had said is in it. You have what? The existence of the Jannah and the hellfire. You have what? You have the resurrection. You have what? The questioning. You have what? The mizan. You have what? The sirat. You have what? Al-hawd. You have what? The utensils of the hawd. You have all of this that is comprising. Imam Ibn Taymiyyah rahimahullah, he put it in a very easy way. He say it is to believe. It is to believe in everything that will take place after death all the way to the entering of the Jannah or the hellfire. To believe from that time that the person died all the way to what? All the way to entering the Jannah or the hellfire. Because anybody died, your your last hour is there. Right? Na'am. So last but not least, وَتُؤْمِن بِالْقَدَرِ خَيْرِهِ وَشَرِّهِ, that you believe the qadar, the decree of Allah, the good and the bad. But here, if you pay attention, the word an tu'mina is being what? Repeated. If you look at the hadith, the word an tu'mina is also repeated, and this is the only time it is being repeated. Shaykh Salih al-Uthaymin rahimahullah say that it is because of what the importance of believing in the qadar, how sensible it is, that issue, the importance of believing in the qadar. And the ulama used to call it what? They used to call it what? Sirrullah. They call it Sirrullah, the secrets of Allah. Right? Sirrullah. Al-Qadr is also known as Sirrullah, meaning the secrets of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Na'am.
فذكر له صلى الله عليه وسلم أركان الإيمان الستة بعدما ذكر له أركان الإسلام.
So here the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioned to Jibril alayhi salatu wasalam the pillars of al-Iman after having made a mention of their, after having mentioned their pillars of al-Islam. Right? He mentioned the pillars of al-Iman after mentioning the pillars of al-Islam. Aywa.
والإسلام والإيمان إذا ذكر
إذا ذكر. أيوة.
جميعا فالإسلام معناه الأعمال الظاهرة والإيمان هو الأعمال الباطنة.
So here, the Shaykh Hafidhahullah is mentioning a point that is also very important, which is that if al-Iman al-Islam wal-Iman, if they are being mentioned together, إذا ذكر جمعا, if they are being mentioned together, then al-Islam will mean their outward actions, and al-Iman will mean the inward actions. If both of them are being mentioned together in the same sentence or in the same wording, then the meaning of al-Islam will be al-a'mal al-zahira, the outward actions, and al-Iman will mean what? The inward actions. Na'am. The actions of the heart. So the inward action are the actions of the heart. Na'am. And this is from that which is the affirmation or the testification, and likewise knowledge. The testification and knowledge. وَمَا يَقُومُ بِهِ, and there is no iman except what? At-tasdeeq wal-ilm. There is no iman except one has to be what? Has to have these two. You have to have testification, affirmation, and that which is what? And that which is knowledge. And that which is knowledge. Naam. So in other words, iman is not something that a person will have by way of thinking or guessing or blind following what everybody do. This is why, if you all remember in the very beginning, Imam al-Shafi'i rahimahullah, he mentioned Surah Al-Asr. He mentioned Surah Al-Asr, mentioning 4 things, right, in Surah Al-Asr. And the dalil is in Surah Al-Asr. The first thing he mentioned was what? Al-ilm. The second thing was al-amal, the action. The number 3 was as-sabru ala al-adha, ad-da'watu ilayhi, to call to it. And number 4 was what? As-sabru ala al-adha. And he mentioned that all these 4, they are in Surah Al-Asr. Having knowledge is in Surah Al-Asr. Having actions is in Surah Al-Asr. Calling the people to it is in Surah Al-Asr. Likewise, being patient upon it is in Surah Al-Asr. Right? As Allah Jalla wa Ala mentioned, وَالْعَصْرِ إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَفِي خُسْرٍ إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا. إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا, except those who believe. And you cannot have belief except by knowledge. You cannot have belief except by knowledge. The belief, the right belief, the correct belief cannot come to you bil manamat, by way of dream.